Hello everyone, today we have an extremely heavily requested matchup between two of the most popular characters that have ever existed. Since the debut of God of War back in March 22nd, 2005, fans of the series have been infatuated with the strength of Kratos and his quest to slay the gods of his universe, spawning 4 more games to follow the first. With his strength being a main highlight for his popularity, Goku's name was inevitably going to be brought up, with him being one whose strength also has led to a lot of his popularity, as he's beaten people who have ruled over the entire universe for thousands to millions of years, and those who can destroy entire multiverses with ease. It's pretty understandable why these two characters would be in the same conversation with each other. So today I thought I'd put an end to the debate and put it to rest and give my take on Goku versus Kratos and who would truly come out on top. Kratos, becoming the god of war after killing Ares, who tricked him into destroying a town that unbeknownst to him had his wife and child in it, swearing vengeance across all the gods, and working across Olympus, killing every last one. Kratos is so powerful that he's able to burn a primordial god's son, who predates the universe itself, with this same primordial being the father of the cosmos and creator of Olympus itself. Kratos can defeat gods like Poseidon, who can one-shot Atlas, and was even stated to be able to hold up the entire infinite cosmos on his back, with later guides and statements claiming that Kratos can do the same, stating that if Atlas were to let go, all of creation would cease to exist. Kratos has even defeated Kronos, whose birth alone created time throughout the infinite universe, with Kronos being one who surpassed all the primordials before him, gods who literally forged creation itself. So strong that he's able to overpower and ultimately defeat the god of light Balder, who was able to 3-shot the world serpent, with Jormungandr being a giant ancient snake who in his battle with Thor was so titanic it caused the world tree to splinter. The Yggdrasil being a tree sprouting infinite branches, with each one surpassing time and space alike, making it 5th dimensional. In another battle with Thor, their fight can be felt throughout all the 9 realms connected to the Yggdrasil, and was even so devastating it caused the creature to be sent back in time. Even the death of Balder creates a snowstorm known as Fimbulwinter that affects all 9 realms across the world tree, with Balder being taken out by a holding back Kratos, who can even go blow for blow with this same Thor, and has weapons in the Leviathan Axe and the Blades of Chaos that can rival if not surpass Mjolnir itself, with the Blades of Chaos being able to burn in a place where fire cannot exist, with Kratos even able to outmatch Odin, who was able to kill Thor in one shot, and was even stated by certain writers of God of War that Odin is superior to Thor. In his battle with Hades, Kratos was able to resist getting his soul removed from his body, with even Titans not being able to resist this, with these same Titans being able to hold all of creation. In terms of speed, Kratos is able to outmatch Hermes, who can traverse throughout and deliver souls to the infinite underworld, and can even react to Helios's light shot from his head point blank, the same light being able to illuminate the entire underworld, which is stated to be infinite and immeasurable multiple times, with Kratos being able to defeat the Sisters of Fate, who can traverse through the 9 realms that stretch infinitely along the branches of the Yggdrasil and are separated by space and time, with the Sisters of Fate in God of War 2 novel being able to send a mental projection of herself, which is described as having infinite speed, which she did casually, with Kratos being able to fight 2 Sisters of Fate at the exact same time, including the one that performed said feat. We can all agree that Goku is extremely powerful, but surely he cannot compete with this, right? Goku is a Saiyan raised on Earth and claims that he will be the strongest fighter that has ever existed. Goku at the earliest of stages has been able to fight and surpass people like Garlic Jr., who can create hyperspaces in the dead zone, which by definition would literally be a higher dimensional plane of existence, and this was even confirmed by the Dragon Ball Daizenshuu, with arguments for characters like Frieza being stated to be able to destroy the entire universe multiple times, with the destruction of Namek even being shown from a galactic distance, which can make it even more consistent. Cell on multiple occasions was stated to have infinite and bottomless power, with him going to destroy the entire Earth using a unidirectional beam that's been calced all the way up to galaxy level, with statements even regarding that he was going to destroy the entire universe, with his energy even being felt across it. Kid Buu was stated that he was going to destroy the entire universe in a poof, with him showing on screen that he can destroy entire galaxies, with statements that he can destroy the Grand Kai world, which is a universal sized planet, which when calced would be equivalent to destroying the observable universe and octillion times over. Reason being, the universe in of itself is 52 billion light years long, and contrary to common belief, it's more empty space than anything. The fact is, the universe contains nearly 99.99999% empty space, so there actually isn't much mass at all. However, the Grand Kai's world is a universal-sized planet full of mass. So logically, the energy required to destroy this planet would be far greater than destroying the normal universe, as we take into account the energy required to exceed the gravitational binding energy of a planet the size of the entire universe, which can be pretty consistent for Kid Buu, seeing as though, at least for the anime canon, he's regarded as the most powerful Buu ever by Goku himself and even the narrator, with Buuhan being one of the Buus that Kid Buu surpasses, who himself can obliterate the entire universe by crushing it with alternate dimensions. With Goku in Dragon Ball Super gaining forms in Super Saiyan God that can threaten the entire Dragon Ball macrocosm, which holds multiple dimensions within it, similar to the 9 realms in God of War. These realms are inaccessible to anyone unless you have a special ability or weapon like Goku's instant transmission, Supreme Kai's Kai Kai, or Whis' staff. These dimensions would include the afterlife, which you can argue has no concept of time, as statements from Goku and King Kai referring to the mortal world as the temporal realm, and the afterlife being non-corporeal or non-physical, which would literally make it beyond the concept of space and time. There are even rooms within the lookout that hold all of time. The past, the present, the future, it all exists in this one room. Goku in his fight with the god of destruction, Beerus, was threatening to destroy all of this to absolute and utter nothingness, as quoted by the narrator and Whis alike, with Goku later fighting people like Jiren, who can stop Super Saiyan God punches with one finger, and was even stated stronger than Infinite Zamasu, who's literally a multiversal timeline incarnate, with the same Jiren and Omen UI Goku being able to separately shake the entire infinite world of void just by existing, and even Jiren being one who can overpower Hit's time cage that can ensnare movement, keeping him suspended in time. However, he can just move anyway. Goku currently having forms in True Ultra Instinct and the manga that can defeat this same Jiren, and even surpass the fighters in the Broly movie, who can threaten to destroy all of reality as we know it, and even destroying super dimensions as quoted by guides after the movie's release, which can be one-dimensional axes above our own normal 3, or literally above all dimensions, with Goku being able to beat people like Moro, who can gain the power of all the Z fighters, two-shot Evolution Blue Vegeta, and even stomp out Omen 4 UI Goku, and still gets his arm broken later just by punching perfected Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku's chest. Goku being so fast that in the Buu Saga in base form, he was able to move 4.38 quadrillions of times faster than light as he was traversing to hell with Pikkon. The Dragon Ball universe is objectively infinite. There are just way too many guides and statements that claim it to be so. Any counter to this, like Bulma saying that the universe is finite and Earth lives at the edge of the universe, would be negated, as it could just be in reference to the matter of the physical stuff in the universe and not the actual space. Goku is an extremely intelligent fighter when it comes to battle, as he has forms in True Ultra Instinct that allow his body to move instinctively and without thought. He's able to instantly adapt to attacks and learn techniques after seeing them just once, and can even predict people moving into the future. Goku has techniques like Godbind that can bind people in a cage of ki, causing them to be in a state of paralysis. Now that both fighters had their stats out the way, we can dive into what I would think would happen if these two combatants actually fought. Goku and Kratos at their higher end of scaling would actually be pretty relative, seeing as though Goku and Kratos have statements and feats of them beating people who can literally destroy entire infinite constructs at once, and even realms void of time entirely. Kratos possesses the Oath Stone, which can create an energy clone of himself that can even swap with him if he's trapped, similar to Sasuke's Amenotechi Kara. He even possesses an amulet that allows him to control space and time and makes him immune to the effects themselves. He even has the claws of Hades that allow him to rip souls out of their body. However, Goku would have a direct counter to all of these abilities, with Goku even being able to resist Hakaishin energy that works on a 4th dimensional level, making it more potent than death itself, as it allows him to erase intangible beings such as ghosts out of existence. When speaking about these characters in this light, I actually think Goku would take the win, seeing as though Goku has too many resistances to things that Kratos can dish out, and has a plethora of abilities on his own that can deal great damage. However, if you do lowball them both or keep them at a consistent basis, you can actually make the argument that Kratos comes out on top. Personally, with this line of scaling, I think that Goku would come out on top. But what do you guys think? Who would win? The man above the gods, or the state the gods cannot reach? Anyway, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the like button as well. And if you guys want to request a video for me to do, my Cash App will be in the description or on screen, and my other socials will also be down there as well if you guys want to give those a follow. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Until next time, see ya.